Hello there BookTube, it's Janet, and I've been away for a little while, but I'm back now. I've had a week off work this week. I've been tidying up my bookshelves, which I'll show you now. So I've got piles and piles of work stuff in the corner. Loads and loads of work stuff on my desk. Under the desk I have piles of books that I have read, or piles that I'm planning to read, or piles of books that I've acquired recently. Now these first shelves don't look too bad, but it just gets worse and worse the more you move along. These shelves are just completely stuffed to bursting. Books everywhere. And then I have my little coffee table, which is full of more books to be shelved and sorted and tidied, and some of my subscription boxes that I need to unpack and put away, and then more piled on the floor, more books and subscription boxes, my little couch that I do my reading on, and then this is where I keep all my non-fiction books. Again, very messy, very overcrowded. So here's the after. I've had a really good tidy up of all my bookshelves. They're still quite heavily loaded, as you can see, but I've been through and I've sent to charity all the books that I've read and I'm probably never going to read again, and all the books that are on my shelves that I had bought but actually, on second thoughts, they're probably not for me. So although they're still quite rammed, they are a bit tidier. My little coffee table area is a bit tidier. I've tidied up my couch. So we're getting there. My non-fiction shelves remain jammed with books. I've been catching up with all the BookTube videos that I've got behind with for watching, and I've absolutely enjoyed it. The only downside of that is my TBR and wish list have gone up and up and up and up and up, as it always does, because you see fabulous things on other people's channels. And I'm going just to show you what I've been buying, what I've been gifted, what's come in my subscription boxes. So the first books I'm going to show you are all the books that I've been gifted by Eleanor from Eleanor Reads Books as part of our monthly Bookopoly gift to each other. So we've kept on with that all through the time that I've had my little hiatus. So the first one I want to show you that she sent me is Giant Days Volume 7. We both love this series. It follows three girls away at university for the first time. The next one that she sent me was The Trauma Cleaner by Sarah Krasnostein. This is a biography memoir of Sandra Pankhurst, who's a transgender trauma cleaner, and I'm currently reading that upstairs, so it's on my bedside table. I'm only a little bit into it, but it's absolutely fascinating so far, just to learn about Sandra herself and the life and the things that she's been through before you even get to the actual job that she does. So I'm only up to the beginning bit of it and I'm already fascinated and drawn into that. The next book that she sent to me was In the Name of the Family by Sarah Dannette. And this is historical fiction. This is a retelling of the Borgia family, the famous family that were that had a lot of popes and power and quite a bit of grisly violence and deviation in their family and sexual deviation, and so I'm really looking forward to reading this one. Next I have Brazen, and this is by Penelope Beju, and this was one I'd previously sent to Eleanor off her wish list, and since she read it she absolutely adored it. She gave it 5 out of 5 stars. She loved it, so she sent it to me. So I am definitely going to be reading that very soon. And there are quite a few women in this that I've never heard of, but there are some people in here like Tove Jansson, Hedy Lamarr and Peggy Guggenheim. Next I've got Force of Nature by Jane Harper. This is the second book by the author of The Dry, which I've got on my shelves and still not read yet. And these are crime thrillers set in Australia, I do believe. believe, and it follows a hiker who's been out walking and has gone missing. Then she got me The Secret Barrister by The Secret Barrister. We don't know who has wrote this, and this is the undercover secret stories of what goes on in the legal profession. From the flyleaf, it says things like, how can you defend a child abuser you suspect to be guilty? What do you say to someone sentenced to 10 years who you believe to be innocent? What is the law and why do we need it? And why do they wear those stupid wigs? And so this sounds absolutely brilliant, just my kind of thing, so I am dying to read this one. And then the final one that she sent to me is Jae-Young by Gabriel Zevon. And this is by the same author who wrote The Storied Life of A.J. Vickery, which I have on my shelves and still have got to read as well. But I've heard good things about this one as well. And it follows the story of Aviva, who has an affair with her boss, who happens to be a high-profile politician, makes the mistake of blogging about it, and then I think she's the one who ends up taking all the flack for it. So those are the books that the lovely Eleanor sent to me. I've got a few more books to show you, which I'll put in other hauls, but let me know if you've read any of these and what you think of them. It's great to be back. I will see you all soon, BookTube. Keep reading. Bye!